What's up, everyone? I'm Leah B. Jackson. I am here once again with Graham Nardone from the Sims 4 team, and today we're going to be looking at the genetics in the Sims 4. It's a new sort of way that you can have families in the game.
Absolutely. So let's take a closer look at genetics. We're going to hop into Create a Sim here. And so we've got my Graham Sim here. It's looking pretty sharp today.
Yes.
But if we start to play with genetics, we can do some really cool things. So I'm going to add another Sim here. And that's my little child if I had a daughter. It freaks me out a little bit. Now, of course, I can change it up and go through a few different looks for her. But again, it's pulling those genetics down from my Sim himself.
Okay.
Now, I can do cool stuff because I don't just have to make a child. I can go in the other direction as well. So let's say I wanted to make my mom here. A little punk look on her. Now, I could do my mom as an elder, or I could do my dad as an elder. And again, they're retaining. See, he's got his hairstyle there with me.
Right.
He's a little more hip than me with the earrings.
He definitely still looks like your Sim, though. I can see it in there.
For sure. So let's hop back to child, though, because I can pull it from my single Sim, or I can add another Sim here. So let's grab her. And you really start to see how some of it blends together. We've got kind of a middle skin tone between the two of them there.
Right.
And again, it's pulling aspects from both of them now. And of course, I could make them a teen as well if I wanted.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's pretty cool. And this is more detailed genetics than we've ever had in a Sims game. The way it looks at the different aspects of the Sim and starts to piece it back together is just really cool to see in action. Or if I had a daughter here.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Going for the Miley Cyrus haircut.
Yeah.
But I love the way the genetics come together. And of course, the last one, if we could actually randomize it as well. So
okay.
Just pulling in a random Sims look for my daughter, or back to a son here. So lots of ways that you can combine genetics, really play together with them. I could even do like my sister, this one's probably the freakiest one to me. So if I go in here and do a sibling, it's like there's my sister potentially.
Oh my gosh.
Or a twin of me.
Right. And then once you create,
really freaky.
Yeah, I know, it must be. So once you sort of create these, either your child or your sibling or your parents, how do they go into the game, and how can you interact with them?
Well, she's right there with my family now. So let's say I didn't like the outfit that was given to her. Of course, I can go back and adjust that at any time. You still have full control over your Sims. If I want to go and set up their personality again, let's make her a computer whiz if I wanted to. Give her a few different traits. Childish. Probably playful if she's going to be my sister. Cheerful. We'll go for that one, and the goofball. So you still have full control over these Sims that come through via genetics.
Gotcha.
We just give you lots of different control over how you want to play your game. And of course, that all plays out in-game as well. So if I were to go in and actually have a child with somebody else, have my Sims have a baby in-game, all those genetics still come into play as well. So it's really cool how it all combines and works together.
That's what I wanted to ask you, is sort of when you have, these generations of Sims in game, then will, these still come into play? Will you be able to, have aspects from both characters in game, not just in the Create a Sim mode?
Yeah, of course. So when you're actually playing through, over those multiple generations, you're going to see a lot of those traits and aspects of their genetics carry on through the family line.
Oh, cool.
So generational play is a big thing for us.
That's awesome.
That's not my sister, I hope.
I was going to say, your sister is getting more and more frisky as the randomizing goes on.
That's right.
Well, that's really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to The Sims 4. Thank you so much for showing us this closer look at the genetics.
Absolutely.
For more on The Sims 4, stay tuned to IGN.